Cześć, siemanko, jestem Grazyka, to jest Kingdom Come. I jak zakończyliśmy, poczekałem do 6. Ale jak widać, o 6 to on włamanie, mordki. Zamiast zaczynać o tej godzinie, to wy śpicie z godzinkę. Zanim oni wyjdą, to... O! Jest.
Could do with a bite to eat.
No właśnie. O!
My God, what happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
I have that cloth for you.
Oh, excellent. Here's your reward.
Would you have any work?
Yes, I might have.
Do you plan to send me for some or to rob a brewer?
I want the recipe. The landlord in Ushitz makes a brew that could earn a man a pretty sum of money, if only he had a mind to share it. You'll go there and pinch his recipe. Although he can't read, he had the scribe write it down for him, but you'll have to hunt around for the sheet.
I can't see you hanging up your miller's apron and starting to brew beer.
Fine. Just don't be too long about it. See you later.
To ja ile ja mam
Damn it,
tych,
I'm hungry.
nie to. Mm. Panie, ja nie będę tam aż tak z tego. Ja pierdzielę. A to? O. No. Ja czegoś tu nie rozumiem. Jakiemu gospodarzu? A tu? Nie wiem, bo się zaczynają te jakieś misje kradzione, dziwne. A tam tak nie przypadał za takim czymś. Nie podoba to mi się, ale... Ale tu jest jakiś obóz. A nie, myślę, że już... Że to się... Będę takie...
Who's there?
To jest...
Who's there? What's going on there? Turns up willingly for the God, weaken the knees. Yeah.
To jest jakieś... O kurwa. A ci złodzieje. Niech biegnie. Co? Boisz się, co? Gdzie tu? Mogę tu? Nie, lepiej nie.
Yeah.
Coś tu pomyliłem drogi chyba. Niech i będzie tak.
Yeah.
A czy jest? Co to jest? Ja tu byłem kiedyś, czy co? Dobra. Ja tu tylko... Ja pierdy... ugotuj, nie no. Tak to... O.
God save you.
I've taken care of the lads who...
God bless you, lad. And here's something.
If anything else grieves you, just say...
Take care now.
They talk. If you want, I'll...
Well,
Perhaps we'll be...
maybe.
Perhaps I can read...
Well, good luck to you.
No już myślałem, że można wiedzieć. Tak. Teraz co mi dał?
Good health. Goodbye.
To co ja mam? Nie wiem. Do wójta chyba trzeba iść, bo co?
The groschen I got from old Leatherman.
I hope he wasn't as tight as a drum. He always struck me that way.
Here's your full share.
That's not half bad. All that
And when do you aim to be back?
a day or two. We'll see.
That was pretty good.
You were really good.
What's that?
There are people here looking for really tough men, and I'd say you fit the bill. So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in and wait a while. If they like the looks of you.
Thanks.
Good luck then.
Ej, a czy ja to zrobiłem? Ja pierd... Jestem debilem, no. Dałem mu pieniądze, które... Co?
Hey, what?
I'm glad to see you.
Are you the local knacker?
I'm the local gravedigger. But if there aren't any burials to take care of, I'll turn me hand to knackering.
Well, then you might know a lot of things that others don't.
I'm a decent man. Not always honest.
And what's been happening in Sasau lately?
Nothing interesting. Except maybe that bitch being slaughtered.
What? Who was she, a villager? I wouldn't call that nothing interesting.
No! I mean a dog bitch. It was a while back, but they called me to clear it up.
What happened?
The dog looked like she'd been hacked to bits. They were scared it was some demon. But as far as I could see, someone took a sword or an axe to her.
Why on earth would anyone do that?
What do I know? Maybe he was snooping around where he shouldn't, and the bitch went for him. I hear there was some dog-bitten fellow being cared for at the monastery. Only they kept him there on account of a broken leg. Maybe that's the same one.
Anything fishy going on?
There certainly is. Candles are being stolen from the church, as brazen as that. What sort of people do that?
Ah, but have you heard of anyone around here hiring adventurers and bandits?
How would I know that? Most people avoid talking to me. I don't even go to the tavern much these days.
Thank you. I'll be going now.
Very well. Feel free to stop by any time. People shy away from me. May the Lord watch over you.
Ja mam wejść do środka, czy co?
Damn!
Father, I'd like to speak with you one...
I already told you, I'm not going anywhere.
Do tell me, Father. Why...
Have you never met him? Now, there's a man without any... When he sits in judgment, he's needlessly cruel. Yet when he's sensitive...
You're right. He really is like that. But how can you criticize him when you're...
That's not the...
Isn't it? Maybe not to you or him, but the people won't see it that way.
You can't possibly mean that.
It comes down to the same thing in the end. Having a scoundrel for a priest or having nobody at all. You have a calling, so follow it.
You're right. Of course, you're right. I should take care of my flock.
There. You see? Now I hear a man...
And where will I live? My house in Skalitz must surely be in ruin.
You can live right there at St. James. I'm sure the locals will be grateful enough to give you a roof over your head.
Well...
Thank you. The people from St. James will never...
Take care now.
Ej, bo ja nie wiem... Idź do Rumny i powiedz, co się stało. Nie ma czegoś takiego. Daj mi tu. Ile? Ile moja? Dobra. Dużo. Nie wiem, to chyba... Trzeba iść tam do B. Bo co innego? Jest znaczy jakieś... A, bo to nie.
Onions that'll even make your mouth play like
Teraz trzeba patrzeć się, czy... Jakoś gardka nie ma po drodze. Dobrze, ja jadę? Niedobrze. Gdzie to jest? Gdzie ja mam jechać? Do klasztoru. Do klasztoru się pojechała.
What's happening here? Oh my god.
Yes. Where do you think the wounded ended up?
Actually,
Well, now you know. Me and Nicodemus have been trying, just the two of us. Certainly. We can always use an ex... And it's been like that.
I was in a bad way myself back then. They took me to Ratai unconscious, and I needed a healer. How is everyone holding up?
Holding up? People here are dying. We don't have enough food or space or any...
Doesn't anyone help you with nursing these people? You've got scholars all around you.
Scholars, maybe, but they leave the healing up to God.
Can I have a look at them myself?
Do you now? And what would you do?
First, you have to cool it down with water. Marigold ointment helps, and it's better if you don't bind it and let it breathe.
You do know what you're talking about. Looks like blacksmiths know about...
Pulling teeth? Nothing to it. As long as you don't squeeze the pincer.
Well, go and see if anyone needs anything.
Doesn't the monastery care for...
They give us some food for them and a place to sleep, but I wouldn't say they help exactly.
Do you have enough food?
Enough to survive, maybe.
Maybe if I brought some meat, some game, that would strengthen them up.
That...
Anything else you need?
Look around.
Well, it is a little crowded. I'll try to
I tried that. Out loud. They just nod their...
Very well. And how are you doing?
Some of the monks speak to me, but other people act like I don't. Too bad the custodian isn't one of those. All the time. Apparently he has a wife somewhere, but that doesn't stop him. He's constantly...
And,
What do you mean, what else? He's invited...
I could do something about it.
No, I can deal with him. The last thing I need is you going around threatening people. It won't help.
Why is there a guard outside?
He's here because of me.
Because of you?
Yes. There was one time I just had enough of it all, of the way they treat us, and I almost slapped one of...
What can you tell me about the...
He's supposed to be in charge of all the guards and the security of the monastery. But really... And that's why he probably thinks he can do whatever he...
All right, that's all I need to know.
Look, Henry, I know I can speak harshly, but I'm at the end of... Last week Bohuslav died. Maybe you knew him. We desperately need...
I'll do whatever's in my power. What's wrong with that man by the altar? He doesn't look wounded, but he's really...
He had a broken leg. A bad one. The bone had come right through the skin. I'm not holding out much hope for him. I've seen...
My God! There has to be some...
And what do you suggest? The monks won't help, and I don't know anyone else who can.
Well, I can try.
You?
I'll give it a go.
So you don't know anything?
What about the executioner from Ratai?
The executioner? Even if you could persuade him to come.
Well, maybe it would be...
Look, do whatever you want.
Tell me... All right.
May the Lord watch over you.
Pomóż, dobra, zdobądź odpowiednie... 8? A, bo ja mam... Koń? Co ja mam 8? Tu już nic nie mam. Suszone mięso mam. Wiecie jakiego... Aha, bo tu jest A. Zapytaj to o mężczyznę. To tu. Ja mam tak chodzić w to i we w to, ja pierdolę. Że wam się...
He just needs to sleep.
Christ above! I can't get a wink of sleep.
What are you making such a fuss about?
A fuss? Because of my leg, I have to stay here for at least another week. Hurts like fuck. And with everyone else moaning and groaning all night, I can't get any sleep.
Please.
Maybe I can make you something to help you sleep.
Oh, then for God's...
God be with you.
These wounds have been well taken care of.
What will happen to my family?
God be with you.
Yeah? Damn, why are you waking me?
You're not from Skalitz?
No, but please help me. I can't stay here.
What happened to you?
I was working on the building when the scaffolding up by the roof collapsed.
Well, you're very lucky.
Yes, that's what everyone tells me. But it's no use being...
Well, you're pretty battered, but I don't see anything that a few weeks' rest can't fix.
Weeks? My God, I have to...
What's the problem?
Why? I have a family. I'm poor. It's only thanks to the building work that we can survive. And the master told me,
If I don't come back in a few days, then where can me and my wife go then? Who'll take us in?
Is there anything I can do to help? It looks like...
When I was little, my father got trampled on by a horse, and an old hag from the village gave him some kind of purple herbs for it.
And do you remember what the herb...
I don't. But there's supposed to be the whole cursed knowledge of the world in this place. Something has to be written about it. A herbarium.
I'll try to find something.
Thank you.
Farewell.
Shit.
You look alright?
Mostly, but my leg still hurts.
Did the Cumans wound you?
That's what I tell the ladies. Truth is, I did myself a mischief while I...
And do they rebound?
Occasionally. They told me they don't have enough...
Well, that's no use. Those bandages need changing. I'll get some.
Take care now.
I'm not needed here. I'm not needed here.
Maciej? Maciej co?
I'm not needed here.
Maciej czemu nie mówię?
He's not reacting. But all I can see that's wrong with him is his leg. I have to ask Johanka. Philip, from Skalitz. I don't see any wounds, but he's shaking terribly.
Kurwa.
One of the sick men, Semek, is complaining about pain and the fact...
Semek? Is he one of our people?
No, he's a construction worker.
Henry, for God's sake, our neighbors are dying here. Your friends. There isn't time to waste on some... honestly.
Listen, all I need to find out...
Then go and look it up in a book. You've got your own herbarium, haven't you?
What happened to Philip?
Poor man. There was nothing wrong with...
But do you know why?
Maybe. He didn't run away from Skalitz, you see.
But what can we do?
Us? Nothing. Only Father Simon might have been able to save him.
And where is he?
You know he left Skalitz years ago. If you believe the stories about a wild man in the woods...
Tell me more. All right. That's...
Good luck then.
Czyli co? AC? O kurna. Tam miejsce. Ale gdzie ja mam? B. Tu jest ten Maciej, czy tu? To ty?
Everything here is fine. Everything here is fine.
Jakiego krzykacza to ciula? Nie ma żadnego krzykacza.
Yes, I'm the infirmarius here. Time was, I only had a few elderly monks who couldn't...
Monks so old they can't hold themselves up with their own legs.
Oh, if that were the only bodily function. But I shouldn't talk like that. It's a blessing to live to such an age.
Kurka.
How are the wounded from Skalitz?
Some of them are well taken care of. Others are dying here. It's a good thing we have Johanka here.
So you don't normally treat the wound?
Well, there were accidents, of course. A broken leg, someone who'd been kicked by a cow or bitten by a...
If only it had been a battle.
You were there? God be merciful.
How can I help you?
Have you talked to Johanka?
I did.
Well, if you know something about it, then go and take a look. However, you don't look like you've...
That's true. I'm the son of a blacksmith. But I have been around the wounded before.
Come and speak to me. We'll see what we can...
What do you think about the custodian?
Baron von Berg? Well, he does his job well, and the last time I saw him was when I was rubbing ointment.
I heard he's been here a lot lately.
Well, that's true. He comes to visit Johanka, but he's never here.
Thank you. Why are they so badly provided for? People are crammed in next to each other, and some have to sleep outside. That can't be good for...
I can't afford...
How is that possible? You're the infirmarius.
But I have no say in how... And because the abbot's away, it's still the same amount I had when...
Can't you do anything?
Unfortunately not. The brother's in the... And the custodian has enough on his plate with the chaos in the region. Besides...
And the local custodian? His crew has enough...
I tried him, but it seems he had some disagreement with Johanka and...
I can't believe your conscience lets you leave the Skalitz local...
I know. I'm shamed. But...
Even so...
You're not the only...
I'd like to learn something. A bit of everything.
Can you now? But to be more precise...
To be honest...
So what am I supposed to do with you? Well, never mind. Go to the herb garden, take a good look at what's growing there.
Clear.
Not so fast. Have I even told you what I consider a weed? Those plants have their use.
I see.
Once you've cleared the garden of weeds, come back. And woe betide you if you pull up any...
Don't worry. You've never had...
I can't. I just can't.
How do I know...
You see, this is the part where you learn something. Look in the herbarium.
Where is it then?
Between the mint...
Do you know anything...
I'm not an expert.
Well, one of the workers who was injured during construction would like to... He mentioned some...
Herbs.
Oh, purple herbs that should...
I couldn't tell you off the top of my head, but you can have a...
How about some potions?
Certainly.
Reliable?
Some of the brothers, and sometimes that's the only way to get one.
Thanks.
Take care now.
No to idziemy pielić chwasty. Jeszcze to, no i się dowiedziałem. Oset. Czekaj, a co ja miałem zrobić? Świetlik, miszek, świetlik, miszek. Tak mi się wydaje, że ja mam to zrobić. Bo jak nie, to będzie przypał. Ja myślałem, że świetlik i mniszek mam zostawić, a wszystko co inne to wyrwać, tak? Bo jak to nie będzie to... A może to chodziło, żeby oset i mniszek wyrwać? A pokrzywę i oset zostawić. To trudno, no. To nie będzie miał. A, dobra. Czyś umiejęcie też mówił. Ale... Czy to o to chodziło? Dobra. Tu jest chyba oset i mniszek. Tutaj to tak wygląda, jakby ta pokrzywa miała rosnąć. Kurna, mniszka zajęła. Na razie te że się odblokuje. Do czego mi tyle ost? Kurna, miętę wziąłem. Mi rozdupcy. Nie wiem, czy to krzywe brać, czy nie. Może ja zostawię to? Zobaczymy, co on na to. Czy mnie wyzywa, czy nie. Ty byś nie.
Good luck to you. It's done.
Did you weed the beds and leave what should be growing there alone?
I may have picked a couple of the others.
If it's only a couple, there's no harm done. I'm going to check with my own eyes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
God be with you.
Oho. Idzie tam. No dobra. No ja was żegnam. Więc do następnego. Cześć.